pain in the ass, and I don't want to do it anymore. And I'm like, I can't make stuff more. Like, that's way too expensive. I don't like it, and I don't want to go on all this shit, whatever. And they make done on the juggernaut with one shot. Then you have like seven, then you have like shot the head, and all that. And I'm like, well, whatever. I'm like, stop. When they go into stream, oh,
sorry, guys. Game crashed. Which one were we doing? I forget. Oh, I have to go drive that thing again. Like, no, I don't want to join. I don't want to join the race. Let's get one. Let's get our other Apollo. One of our two Apollos. Suri! So glad you could make it. How are you? I missed you. I miss your presence. I get a good vibe when you're in the house. What's up? What's up? I don't know. A bunch of stuff was up. My stream just dropped. The game crashed like 2 minutes ago, and I lost my stream, and I had like, I don't know, 15 to 20 people in there, and we were having a great time. We were having a good conversation. I think we were fixing the game. We were fixing the world. You know, we were doing great. I had, who was there asking me? The boss. I was about to have a conversation with the boss. I forget their name, and I went to enter a race, and the game crashed, and I lost the stream again. And apparently this was fixed with a 7-hour server maintenance the other day, but the game's still crashing. So that's what up with that. How are you, Suri? How are you? I've been playing. Have you had a chance to play the game? What are your thoughts? We're talking about cheating. We can talk about that. I want to hear about you. I haven't seen you. We haven't been together. I need a free time. Yeah. I'm fortunate enough that I have all kinds of free time. 20. Okay, 20 is a good time. 20 was a happy time. Level 20 is a happy time. You unlock a bunch of stuff. That's a good time. That's a good time. Sorry, guys. Some of you aren't coming back. There's a few of you here. Oops. What's this here? You trying to cut up? Huh? $37. That was a while ago. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Sorry, what was I saying? It was a good setting on difficulty. Hang on one second. What was this? Oh, who's this? I don't know. Sure. Why not? Who are you? Okay. I don't know. Let's be fair. I'm in that kind of mood. Yeah, it's been a rough week. Oh yeah, the boss. The boss was there. I don't know if you're back. The boss. He asked about my voice. No, you're not there because there are only three of you there now. I had a bunch. I had a bunch. I keep losing them. Sorry, I keep losing them. I need a capture card so I can keep the stream alive when that happens. Okay, about you though, not about me. You're in dire need of free time. Yeah, you've reached 20%. Yep, game has crashed a lot on me as well. Still, even after, when was it, Wednesday? Since Wednesday when they did that big update. Actually, because I think you're on Asia, right? Did you have the game, like the server maintenance on the same day, where it was out for like 6-7 hours? I want to say you're in Asia, maybe UK. I don't remember. Honestly, forgive me if I got that wrong. But these problems, server disconnects. I want to know if this has been happening yesterday and today. Still not able to figure out the good setting, like the difficulty settings. Okay, we'll talk about that. If I increase the difficulty, I'm able to finish on top 3. How are you increasing the difficulty? Since when is there a difficulty settings? Oh, you mean like, are you talking about assists? But lower difficulty, I'm always first. But do not log in during that time. Okay, so if you're talking about still having the same issues post this mega maintenance thing, then that's sad. That's really, clearly I just had it. The game crashed. I tried to load a race and the game crashed. And I don't know. What's the deal with this car, by the way? Oh, I got 2 of these. Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say. Yeah, I got 2 of these. I think everybody who had one already. This is the Apollo assists. Okay, no problem. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought you meant. Everybody who had an Apollo after the big update got a second one for some reason. So this is my freebie. They're gonna take it back, I'm sure, but I'm gonna drive this sucker. I'm gonna drive the sucker, and they're gonna get it back. What's the expression? Wet and worn out, and I don't know what do they call it. But too bad. You gave it to me. I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna put some miles on it. Whatever. Just because it's just funny. Yeah, we got some cars there, sir. We got, where are we? I don't even know where the cars tab is. Thanks. I appreciate it. We got some, let me put these in some kind of order. By category? Okay. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if that's coming up at all, but what did we get? We got some cool stuff. We got the 812 Superfast, which apparently was the wrong car. I should have gotten the Porsche Spider thing, the 918 Spider, should have been the right one. Aventador, also the wrong one. I should have, which I did get later, the Huracan, but should have been the one to get originally, so that was a mistake. Where's my Nissan GTR? Well, you know the story about the second Nissan GTR. Most of these I had with the gold edition. You got with the gold edition. So the Lamborghinis are new. The Caterham, because we needed to buy an S car. We had to see that S car go. Had to see the S car go. We needed an S car for a task or something. I can't remember what it's for. And this was the second cheapest one. So I got that one. Yeah, the Apollo is a gift. This Apollo, it wasn't a gift at 1132. It was a 700. I upgraded it. It was a reward, not a gift, a reward for something. And then the second Apollo, after they did the server maintenance, I guess everybody who had an Apollo got a second one. And I automatically assumed, when I saw it, I thought it was the compensation they were talking about giving us. And I thought, well, that's pointless. It's completely useless. But apparently it's not compensation. It's just something that happened. And you were there for the hype for the Bugatti, I think. So waiting for others to come back. Some of them are coming in now. There's 11 of you. So sorry, you guys. I'm running this purely off the PlayStation, and when the game crashes or anything happens to my PlayStation, the stream drops because PlayStation will not let you see my home screen, anybody's home screen when they're streaming. So it prevents. So the game crashed, killed the stream because they don't want you to see my home screen. And I'm working on a solution for that. I got to get something. It's just taking longer. It's urgent that I need it. I appreciate most of you came. Well, you're gone now. Some of you came back and then left. But anyway, sorry. Even on weekends, me and my friends are either playing Space Marine 2. I heard that's good. And on a piece I have to play the 2D USC alone. Yeah, whatever. You know what? You got to listen. It's so broken right now. Don't worry about it. I don't know if you know, they delayed the season start. It was supposed to start yesterday. When they did the maintenance, they realized, well, this is a bigger deal than we thought, and they pushed it off by 2 weeks. So October 2nd now, the season is supposed to start. We're supposed to get that big update, they said, before season 2 starts, which I think means like a couple days before. So we're not getting that big update probably for at least a week. Probably not next week, probably. That's my guess. But sometime between now and October 2nd, we should have it. But, who knows? They said that and before, so who knows? You're not missing anything. If you're having fun on Space Marine 2 or Deadlock, continue having fun over there. Don't worry about it. Total of 117, is that what it's up to? 113 plus whatever, because it doesn't update. I don't know when it updates. Plus whatever my stream was, like a couple hours. So yeah, in that neighborhood. Today, to be fair, today I was here for whatever it was, more than 2 hours, going on 3 hours or something, and I didn't play at all. I did nothing. We were just answering comments and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, again, I apologize for those of you where we got cut off there, because I went to launch the race and the game crashed, and so now I'm not going to launch any race because it might happen again. I can't trust it. Just can't trust it. So. Till I get that capture card and get my, get an OBS going or something like that, I have to be careful when I'm on the stream on what I do, which is kind of dumb. So they're killing me. They're killing the stream. I mean, you guys are troopers for coming in anyway. I mean, I can tell you, just go get the card, but it's more complicated than that. My life is always more complicated than that. I wish it were that simple. Whoa, baby. Well, yeah, I have everything turned off. To hell with it. Let's leave it turned off. You know what, though? I don't know. Should we go shopping? Is there something I want? This is the thing. I don't even know what car I want or need. And I suspect I should wait till the season starts. Unless there's some clear objective. I'm considering posting offline videos about the game and stuff. Yeah, it's difficult for me. So the only editing software I actually have a video just kind of interesting from some gameplay last night. I don't have a very good editor software. It's difficult. It's just the whole, without going into details, I would love to. It's difficult for me. It's not it's not my forte. It's not really my talent. But my friend who's helping me with this, the agreement was he would take care of, sort of piecing those videos together, taking clips, whatever. But he's super busy right now, and he's not able to do it. So, Share Factory, it's not easy. I'm finding it difficult to work with. There's no undo button. First of all. So you do a bunch of crap and you're like, that's not the way I want it. And you have to actually close out of your project and then reload your project and hope to God you didn't save something you didn't want there. Unless there's an undo button that I don't know about, because I don't see it. I've looked and I don't see the undo button. So yeah, and that's what I'm working with, and it's okay. There's limitations, there's stuff, it's clumsy. It's like there's some things where it takes many steps to repeat things over and over again. It's very difficult. Unless there are techniques I don't know about, which there are very well. The bottom line is this: I don't have a gift or a talent for it. I hate doing it. So my friend likes doing it, and he has a better eye for that. He has been, so he was gonna take care of it. I was I'll do this part. I'll stream, try to put content. I'll take clips, whatever. You put them together and make them look good. you know, kind of thing. So I'm waiting for his life, hopefully, to also, Surrey. We didn't realize, like we didn't realize. We neither one of us had the expectation that we would be at. Let me check. I hope it's changed. Um, no, it didn't change. You guys, come on. Um, I mean, I'm so glad for the 181 of you that have subscribed. We just didn't gain any today or yesterday. Um, so, nope, now I don't have the chat. I reloaded the page. Oh, there it goes. Share Factory is fine. I can also help you out on that if you want. Oh, that'd be great. Logistics. So this is the issue. It's logistics because I take the clips. Oh, for tip, you mean for tips on Share Factory? Okay, yeah. I watched a couple of videos on. I mean, I can do it. It's just laborious. There's like, I found that when you have to repeat the same thing for different clips, so you basically like, I did that video. I don't know if you saw it. But I did the video on finding the Rex, and on each clip, I put like some text on it up that says, you know, this location number, whatever. It's basically you're just doing the same thing over and over again, just changing like one thing or whatever. You can't copy and paste. At least I couldn't find how to copy and paste. So there's a second person to ask me if I have a Discord channel. So what you have to do, I mean, you've done it a little bit. What you have to do is you have to recreate. So you got to go, I got to put in an overlay. It's going to be text. I got to pick the color. I got to pick which font. But you got to do that each time. You can't copy me. I had to do it like 27 times and recreate it from scratch each time. And if you close out, I think it crashed on me once. And I got out of the Share Factory and went back in. And then the color, because then the color that you pick doesn't show up in your palette anymore. Unless you save, I think there's a way to save it, but I didn't know that at the time. So then you got to recreate the color. You got to remember which font it was that you used because it won't be there anymore. You know, you're starting complete, and it just took forever. Anyway, so as far as giving me tips on Share Factory, that'd be great. If you're talking about like helping me out where you put the videos together or whatever, it's the same problem I have with my friend. We're at a distance from each other. We're not physically close. And getting the clips, we're still trying to, well, we haven't even had a chance to really discuss the best way to get clips to each other. So this is the problem. I would love to just be able to take a bunch of clips, say, you know, I want you to do this, this, and that. It goes in that order. This is the general idea, you know, have at it. We're working on it. It's super early. So what I was starting to say there is we're sort of a victim of our success here. You guys are like just blowing my mind with how many of you have joined this quickly, how many come back regularly. And we weren't excited. I'm saying success. This has been super successful, way more successful than we thought. You know what? I think I want to do some of this because I never get a chance to do it. And these were issues, Siri, that I thought I wouldn't have to deal with for a long time, you know, going slowly by slowly. And, you know, it's like, okay, I'll learn the videos little by little. I'll learn, you know, what a Discord is, and I'll learn. And I thought, you know, over the course of a year or 2 years, you know, I'll start to gain some of this knowledge. And you guys are just blowing my mind, and you're here, and you're asking for this stuff, and I wasn't prepared to have to deal with all of this so soon. So that's where we're at. And I'm trying hard, but I don't want to stress myself out. Because if I do that, then I'll get discouraged because I won't make the progress fast enough for myself, also for you guys. And it has to be on my pace that I feel comfortable with. And I want to deliver something that's decent, and it will get better over time, and it'll be not so great in the beginning, but I don't want to deliver crap if I can avoid it. So I guess it's a long-winded way of saying be patient with me. I want to start putting videos out regularly. I'm watching what other people, I'm trying to learn from, you know, people who've been doing it for a long time, who got it down. But it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time to get there. But also, give me ideas while we're at it. Because sometimes I think what I think the videos should be about may not be what, you know, you guys, you folks, you girls, boys, girls, everybody, you know, should, you know, want to see in a video. Give me some ideas, and that'll put ideas in my head. So when I'm playing, maybe I can take clips and we can put some stuff together. That will help greatly, because if I have to try to come up with what I think you want, might not be what you actually want. Discord, you definitely know a lot about the game. It would be useful to share the knowledge to everyone. Okay, yeah, cool. I appreciate that. Wow, that makes me feel great. That's the thing, is trying to piece it together, right? I have all these things. Like, there was something I was going to say earlier before you came on the previous stream when it dropped out. I was like, some of you may not know this, and then I got distracted by some stupid thing that happened in the game, and then I completely forgot this tip. There was a pro tip that I was going to give for people who haven't really played the game, and I completely forgot what it was 2 seconds later. I have no idea, still have no idea what it was I was going to say. I should learn to write these things down, but, you know, I'm an old dog that can't learn new tricks. Super responsible on YouTube Live. It would be great if we had a informal chat like Discord where you could share when you were going live, your opinions, etc. Yeah, no, I get it. Someone else earlier, who was it that asked me about that? Was it Darian? Someone earlier asked me about that too. And I said, I mean, if you go back and watch that, you know, it was near the earlier, like in the first hour, I think, maybe in the first, actually, if you scroll through, because you can bring up the chat, right? You should be able to bring up the chat, and you'll see where the person asked me about Discord, and right around that time, I talked about my ideas, or my thoughts. I love the idea. 2 of you now, today alone, have asked me. So it's something I'm definitely, for sure, wanting to pursue. Basically, I think in the end, what I told the other person was, be patient. It's not going to happen today or tomorrow. I need to understand what I got to do and what it means for me and my setup and, you know, my life and whatever. And once I figure out the logistics of doing it and understand what the frick a Discord is, because my friend has explained it to me more than once and I'm still unsure. I'm still kind of unsure. One day he'll be able to lock it in my head what it is and what it's for and why it's important, what it does. But it seems like you guys want it, and it'll help the channel and help the. They worded it like, oh, I'm so sorry if you're here. I forget who it was that asked me about the Discord. Dudley, I've been thinking about you, Duds. I forget who it was, and but they said, you know, we could build a little community there, and I love that idea. That pushed me, like, I got to stop putting this off. Dizzy, stop putting it off. We got to build a community. We have like-minded people. You guys are great. If it means we can grow and, you know, have a thing, then I'm all for that. I just got to figure out how to get this old cobwebbed head to make it happen. So Discord's coming. I'm sure it's coming. But videos, I'm trying. It's going to take time. It's 1 month. I mean, what does it say? I mean, really, this thing started for, I don't care what it says when I created the account. This thing started for me on August, when the first beta came, August 12th, 13th, that's when it really started. Anything I posted before that was just, I was like, put anything up there. I need something to start, like some kind of content prior to that day. So that stuff doesn't really count. August 12th or 13th, the first day, that was the first, so it's been, you know, barely 1 month, and the stuff you're talking about is a lot for me to wrap my head around and do and learn and whatever. So we're there. You're not alone. I'm thinking about it. My friend has helped, you know, he's like, we got, you know, but we said we wanted this to be fun. When it becomes feeling like a job, I'll stop doing it. Like, I, you know, and, but I appreciate it. I'm not, certainly don't get the idea that you're putting demands on me. The fact that you're asking means, you know, I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it, or not doing it just for me. Is that if you're asking about it, you're interested in it. If you're interested in it, if you are interested in it, I have to enunciate. I have to enunciate better. If you're interested, then probably others are too. That's usually how it works for me. When, you know, when I'm interested in something, usually I'm not the only one, so I'm going on that premise. Duds, you've been making videos. Good. How's that going? I hope you're having a good time. So those of you, I see some of you, a bunch of you are back. We're probably back about the same number we had before. The game crashed on me, and when the game crashes, the stream ends. That's just the way the PS5 does streaming. It just aborts the stream. So I really apologize. We were about to do that race. I wanted to show you how to. I mean, you guys know. You don't need me to show you. Maybe I'll put a video. I took some clips showing. I was going to put that video together, but like I said, personal life got in the way. A bunch of stuff happened this week I'm not happy about, and preventing me from even doing as much streaming as I wanted to do, preventing me from doing a lot of stuff. You know how it is. I don't need to tell you. You guys know. You have a life. You know what it's like. Sometimes it just doesn't go the way you want. Forgot what I was going to say. Anyway. Oh, yeah, so the stream dropped. Game crashed, trying to launch a race. So I'm not going to do any races. I'm going to try to do nothing that might risk the stream dropping again, because I hate it. I hate when that happens. And I'm working on getting a game capture card to prevent that. But I really want to know what I was going to say, because I went over here to that. Which one was it? Oh, no, I forget what it was called. Is it this one? Ah, that was the one. I got to write this down. Mountain Trails. Mountain Trails. And I was like, some of you don't know, might not know. Where's my time attack page? Where am I? I got to put the goggles on. We're talking about milking these time attacks. What's it called? Mountain Trails. Mountain Trail. Oh, my pen don't work. Yes, I said pen. I'm old school. Pen and paper never crashes, except when your pen doesn't work. Capture card, that's nice. Yeah, it's just getting it to me, getting it here. Finding one. Like, I tried looking in stores locally. They don't even know what I'm talking about. They have no clue what I'm talking about. And shipping stuff here, you probably heard my experiences this week or last week. Everything that I order to be shipped comes completely broken. Like, the boxes are just absolutely demolished every single time. I'm fighting to return 2 UPSs that arrived completely in shambles. And the couriers, they hide it. They're expensive, I think. Like Elgato's the one, I've sort of been like, multiple people said, go with that. When it was first pitched to me, the person who told me about it said they believed it was around 100 euros. But unfortunately, they were remembering a time like 2, 3, 4 years ago when they were looking at it. Whatever it was some time ago. Well, the new one, like the HD60X, I think is the one probably I'm looking at, is like 200 euros, give or take. So at 100, I was like, I'm in, I'll buy it today. At 200, I'm like, oh, for jeez. We were kind of like, let's try to put it off. Maybe we'll wait till, what's it called, Black Friday sale, save a bit of money, whatever. But I think I need it urgently. You've got it. Dudley's got it. Yeah, I think you were the one. I think we were talking about this, Duds. Can I call you Duds? I'm calling you Duds. If you're offended by Duds, tell me. It seems like, a good solid thing. And we talked yesterday, day before, my friend and I, and he's like, listen, ideally, if this thing will give you another purpose besides the streaming, then, bonus, right? And I'm like, what would I use it for besides? And he kind of explained, I'm like, I've never done that before, but I might do it. I'm like, that stuff, I could see how that, I could use it for that also. Wait till end Christmas. Yeah, the thing is, how long can I keep, like, I had almost 20 people on, 20 minutes ago, my stream dropped because the game crashed. This is not going away anytime soon, If the power goes out, my PS, hopefully the third UPS that I bought, actually it's the 5th one that I bought for my PlayStation, if you count from the beginning. Hopefully the 5th one will actually keep it running when the power, blinks off for like, a nanosecond. But if something happens, if the game crashes or the power, the UPS doesn't do its job, my PlayStation will shut off and I lose the stream. And it's happened like 4 times this week at least, 4 times, and I haven't been streaming anywhere near as often. Be the same as when it goes down. Well, okay, if the UPS, the one I have, does what it's supposed to do, I will have some number of minutes. Whatever they say, 9 minutes, 20 minutes, 8 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. I will know, hey, guys, I gotta log off now, I gotta sign off. And at least I can say a goodbye. I don't even get that chance. So that's the difference. I understand what you're saying. But it's on my terms instead of on, the power grid's terms. I get what you're saying. Because I have a UPS on my router and everything. I have another UPS on my TV. I have another UPS on the PlayStation. I've got 2 UPSs in damaged boxes behind me that I'm struggling to get the fucking store to take back. That's all. The bottom line is here. When I found out that this Elgato now costs closer to 200 euros, I've got 210 euros sitting that I've spent on 2 UPSs that are arrived. Okay, here's how they arrived. Besides the fact that one of them, the box was kicked in and everything else, they both, not one, but both. The plug has 2 prongs, on a plug, for a device. On both of them, one of those prongs was completely gone, broken off, disappeared, never to be found or seen again. Twice. Like, that's not an accident. Somebody is packing product that is broken. They're packing it like that. They're packing it broken and then shipping it out. And then, and then wrapping it in a courier bag and hiding the fact that they've been kicking that box all the way to the curb. It's maddening. Sorry. It's sort of upsetting and comical at the same time. Anyway, the 200 euros that I have in these 2 UPSs that I'm trying to get returned is the 200 euros I would spend on the Elgato right now. And forget the discount and all that other stuff. I get it. I like to save money like everybody, but you guys are important to me. Those of you who come back anyways, great. I feel so bad and embarrassed that you guys keep getting disconnected. But there are people who maybe are like on the fence and they haven't subscribed yet and they're waiting for me to say something smart or intelligent, they haven't subscribed, and then that happens. They're not coming back. If the stream drops. I mean, if you have come back and you're someone that thank you. It means so much to me. And I'm trying. It's only 1 month in. I'm trying. And for crying out loud, look at this game. Every time I play, it's nighttime and raining. Or raining. It's either nighttime and raining or raining. It's like TDU2. I remember, at least, not so much about the nighttime, but I remember in TDU2 it seemed to rain an awful lot. I think it was especially on Hawaii, right? Like, remember? It rained a lot. Same thing here. It's raining. I swear the nights, like, let's do some real, maybe they're trying to give like sort of a realistic, like weather representation. Where's laterally? Dead Rising. Someone else was talking about Dead Rising yesterday. Hong Kong Island, what's the latitude? Hong Kong Island. What's the latitude? Latitude. Is it far north? Is it much norther than me? Really? So you're the second one. Also said Carrick Street looks good. I saw some video of that back the week that it launched. Gotta tell you, I don't know. It looks super arcadey. Maybe that's the intent. And what is it azimuth? I want to know what degrees, maybe this is it. It is, wait, what? No. Oh, stupid cookie settings. No cookies. I don't want cookies. Oh. Where's HKI? It looks like that's... Okay. None of this is working. Go to the maps. I need a world map. I need an atlas. Give me an atlas. Where's... No, why are you giving me these crappy... I don't want this crappy map. I want the other crappy map. Okay. Oh. It's south. Well, why can't I zoom out anymore? Really? That's as far as... It's south. It's freaking subtropical. Or tropical. It's way further south, according to this map, than where I am and where I've lived my entire life. So shouldn't there be much more daylight? Places closer to the equator, don't they have longer days? Than someplace further north. You just bought Dead Rising Deluxe. I'm a huge fan of this game. Yeah, like I said, someone else was talking about that yesterday. They basically given up on where am I? Where's my car? What happened here? Oops. They've given up on TDU and they're playing Dead Rising. Tried Car Street PC yesterday. It looks amazing. Really? Okay. Unfortunately, PC is not an option for me. I don't have my PC will not run, and just like I'm not going to game at all. Let's see, what's oh yeah, I can. Oh shit! Okay, I didn't show that. Yeah, I can see you're playing Dead Rising right now, or somebody is. Okay, where's okay, that one. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, but all that stuff, I just... weren't you just going on about how you have to work too much? No, I'm glad you're not, you've got some time for yourself and you're having some fun. And, bringing the juggies in on it. The thing is, I don't want to just, I actually want to do some race, but I'm afraid it's going to crash again. I don't know, the cheating. Did we cover the cheating? There's got to be new people in here. I mean, Happy's in the house. I'm home. I went shopping the entire bridge. And main dual carriageway had 3 crashes, explaining why Uni was closed. I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, the bridge and main dual carriageway had 3 crashes. The Uni... I don't know what the Uni is. You're speaking a different kind of English than I. I get it. I get the gist of what you're saying. It sounds like you went out and it took you way longer because, university. You went shopping at the university? Did you say you went shopping? Went shopping. Oh wait, the university was closed, so you didn't have to go to school, and you went shopping instead. The weekend is here. It is. It is. Gotcha, Happy. Gotcha. I'm slow sometimes. I'm slow most of the time, actually. Yeah. I really wanted to do that. I really wanted to show you guys. I mean, you know how to do it. So we were like, I'm over here, and we're talking about doing the XP cash thing, taking time trial, and trying to milk it for as much money as possible, like extra money. And some of you know this. You might not know this. Some of you will know this. Some of you might not know that. What wouldn't you know? What was it that I was gonna say? I have no idea. It's gonna bug. I'll be out at dinner tonight and I'll remember. I'll be like, oh yeah. I gotta compile I gotta go back and watch like 100 hours of streaming and compile those pro tips and put out a video just for Suri. Here's some stuff you need to know. Anyway, here's something. This is a video that I'm going to try to put out. I don't know if it'll go out today. I was hoping to do it today, but I got to actually cut this short. Well, not cut it. It's been long. I got to cut it soon because I got to go and get ready for the rest of my day. And I'm not sure Darian and I will get a chance to play. Should be done work by now. He's probably on his way home. But yeah, I do have to get going in a little while. I forgot again. Oh yes, yesterday. So I grinded and got to level 30 clan XP. So, oh wait, I think I have. Don't I have to go back here? And don't you have to go back? Lag clan lag. I think it was Dudley. Dudley, was that you who was saying clan lag? It's better now. Look, they fixed it. It doesn't lag anymore. They fixed it. Look, no lag. No lag. They fixed it. I think it was you. Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was Look at Me, or it was Deoxys. Oh, who's this? SoCal Razor. I wonder where that person is from. How do you have 190,000 influence? Where's the dude? There's no prompt here, so I guess we don't have to go see him. Anyway, did the level 30 thing. Got the race Inigo. That was a bitch. Okay, so there's. I'm gonna give you guys. This is gonna be like the early access pro tip. Okay, where's the early access pro tip? If you haven't reached Inigo, I'm gonna give it to you right now. He's racing you in the G65. Oh, the boss. That was from earlier. I'm so sorry, the boss defender, not the boss defender. I was about to answer you or address your thing, and the game crashed. And when the game crashes, the stream ends. I'm so sorry. Thank you for coming back. The stuck road progression issue. Just gained another percent again finally. Seems like the issue was I was exploring too little the long roads. Hey, so glad I could help you. So glad you came here and got help. That's why we're here. Sorry, one of the races still glitched, right? Like we were not able to start it. I don't know. I mean, can I come back to that? I want to talk about this, where is this guy? Inigo thing. And then where was he? I think, was he back here? Is that him? That's not him. Wait, who is that? That's the top guy. Where's the other guy? Oh, I think there he is. Let's see. I just beat him last night. I haven't seen him since I beat him. Let's see what he says.
Gotta admit, you were better. That hasn't happened to me in a long time.
I don't know what's up with your voice, man. All right. He trash talked us, when we started that race. He's like, blah, 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 you suck, you won't beat me. So here's the deal with that race. I wish I could do this is why I kind of want like OBS or whatever. Maybe I could like pull up something here. So yeah, spoiler. The race you have to do is, I believe it's this one. Nope, not that one. So it's an off-road. Wait, did we turn anything off? No. It's, oh, maybe it's not. Peak performance. Is it? I thought it was one, because it was right next to. Okay, it's this here. This is what you're doing. It's basically this stretch here. You come down here, and, I think. Is it that? And then you kind of do, I don't know where, not sure where it is, but pretty sure that's where you start. You start on this corner here. Yeah, because you squeal your tires on that little patch of pavement. Anyway, it's an off-road race. He's got the G65, and it's like max 460, very low PR, 460 max. There are very few cars that you can use that'll be below 460 and be competitive. So the thing is, the G6. So the game, I believe, the game wants you to buy a G65. And I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want that thing in my garage ever. I know at some point I'll have to get it for that other thing, but I'm like, it's not a car. I didn't buy this game to be like, oh, I can't wait to get that G65. It's just not a thing that I want. It's 1.6 million. And, you know, it's an off-road race, so you probably have to buy off-road tires, which will lower your PR. Then you can add more, parts. So you're going to have to spend some money, probably to be able to do that race with Inigo. So I'm like, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing that. I don't want to spend that kind of money. I'm waiting to buy good cars. Saving money to buy good cars. So I looked at my collection and I'm like, what do I have that's in that PR range? Let's sort by PR, ascending. And so I was like, well, there's this Volkswagen, Beetle buggy. And I put a bunch of money into that. I basically maxed it out as much as I could. Wasn't even close. Don't do it. It won't do it. It won't do it for you. And then I took this guy, because it was the only other car, basically, that was that low. Put some off-road tires on it, and not even worse. You just don't. And then basically the only other car, there might be one other option. So the other one basically that puts you in there is, unless I completely missed something, was the Delta. And the Delta cost, I think it was like 500 grand ish. So that's got some stuff done to it. So a Delta stock costs, where are we? Where is it? There it is. Sorry, I'm wrong. It was 400 grand. I said 500. So it costs 400 grand to buy that car. So I'm like, I don't even want that car, at least not now. I know a lot of people love it, and I'm like, I want awesome cars. I'm at level 60. Why am I buying, a Delta, at level 60? But anyway, so here's the deal. 400 grand for that. I put in like a limited number of upgrades, and like I tried to buy the fewest upgrades possible, and I have a list of what I bought. Most of it was stock. Basically got me to the limit, and it was a struggle to beat him. It wasn't easy. I had to do it several times. Basically, you got to get out in front of them right at the beginning. You got to get a better launch. If you don't want to spend the money, if you don't mind spending the 1.6, I'm guessing the G65 will be, you'll probably beat them easily. But you got to get out in front of them, and you got to block the inside path on every corner. If you're lucky, sometimes he crashes early. There's a certain part there's a bend early in the game, and he rams into the rocks, and you get a bit of a gap on him, but he catches up quickly. And so you got to stay in front of him, and you got to block the inside. He will come down inside of you every time, every corner. If you got to force him to the outside, and you got to push through those corners and block the inside. And I had to try it a couple of times, and I finally beat him. Oh yeah, we can do this too. But that's one way. If you want to do it without having to buy a G65 and spending 1.6 million, just so you can continue on grinding your clan XP, it's possible with the Delta with a limited number of upgrades. It is. If I can do it, most of you, probably all of you, can do it. I'll post the video of the actual race where I won, and the list of what upgrades I had. I'll try to do it maybe before this weekend is over, Surrey. So you have that to look forward to, Surrey. If it's of any interest, it might not be of any interest to anyone, but whatever, I hope so. Yeah, so it's definitely possible. And I didn't cheat. I actually did the opposite. I tried to do it you know, with the least amount of upgrades, the least amount, the highest difficulty. Oh, that reminds me. I think someone. Oh yeah, no, sorry, you were talking about either AI was too easy or too difficult earlier, and I appreciate that you're trying to find that like adjusting your assist to make it sort of like challenging enough. That's great because most people are just complaining that it's too hard, and there are places where they're very difficult or incredibly stupid. But I found for the most up until I got to the really high levels, I didn't really struggle with the AI. You just get a different car, you upgrade it right, and most of the time that solved the problem. The right tires, of course, don't. I mean, the game recommends slicks when it's wet, like 95% of the time, which is insane. Like they couldn't even get that right, which is a problem. So that's interesting. I haven't heard anybody, sorry, say that they've tried to like make it more difficult so the AI wasn't so easy to beat. I think you're the only one that I know of that's done that. Did the game improve after the server remains or still the same? Should I play it? I do not want crash server issues. I'm looking to chill a bit. Yes and no. I mean, I demonstrated, while I don't know if you were watching, if you were just sitting in lurking, the first part of this stream before it crashed. But right when it crashed was I launched the game and the game crashed. So I don't know if they were supposed to fix that during this server update. It wasn't listed. So that's not fixed. Somebody else came onto the channel earlier and said they were still getting server errors during a race and kicking them out of a race. They're the only person that I've heard report that. I haven't seen it in the big streams. I haven't seen it on Reddit. None of you have reported it. I'm not saying that they're lying. I'm just saying, when it's one person, you kind of go, well, maybe it's their internet connection, maybe it's, who knows. But when many people are saying it, then it's a real problem. And I'm saying it could still be a problem. I haven't experienced it yet. So that getting an error during a race may still be a problem. It's still kind of up in the air. Some issues seem to be fixed. I mean, I think ranked races are working better. I mean, I played ranked races before. There were times where I could and there were times where I couldn't. Instant challenges have always worked for me. You just couldn't be in a group when you did it. And now I think they work if you're in a group. Going into a race, like, let's see, so, I don't know, what were the things? So they said they also fixed road progression game saves. I haven't tried it to see if it's working, but I have noticed, if you know this one, I think I pointed it out a number of times. Let me find, so there's a chunk of road, let's find a chunk of road that's not discovered. Here. Basically what would happen is, and I showed it many times, real time, live, while it happened, I would get on this road and it wouldn't change. It didn't change to discovered, and I would sit there and wait, and it would take, I'd get off that path, go back, and it took a bit, like 5-10 seconds, a good solid 5 to 10 seconds, maybe a bit more, before it would finally change. So I guess what's happened is people have run over a patch of road, it didn't trigger, and they continued on, and it never marked as saved. And then later they're like, wait a minute, I remember being there, how come it's not? That should have been fixed. That was one of the specific fixes they talked about during the server maintenance. I haven't tried it to see if it works. Also, haven't heard whether it's still broken. One we know is still broken is these don't save. When you discover a thing, they didn't say they were going to fix this, but it seems to me like that's a big one, an easy one. I mean, if you're saving road progression, if you're fixing road progression saves, why aren't you fixing this at the same time? Again, whatever. So that's not fixed. What were some of the other ones? They were trying to eliminate, reduce the errors, race errors. Seems like most of it has been, I mean, you can get into race. I mean, is anybody in here? Nobody I know. Where's all my, oh, there we go. It's hard to say, sir. Like, I mean, based on the streams that went out last night, like Alex 7 and Kingdom 12, they tried a bunch of stuff and most of it worked. Mostly getting into races with other live people. What doesn't work still, if you're in a group and you enter a race It won't launch. You'll get frozen on the launch. That for sure. I had the same experience. Kingdom 12 had the same experience. I don't know for sure if Alex had the same experience. So it's hard to answer. It's like some stuff seems better and some is the same. And I think we have yet to find out if anything got worse. I think it's too early to say if there's anything like that. What did get worse, or better, depending on is anybody apparently who had an Apollo got another one. Whatever, you saw it. You all saw it. There you go. Now I have 2 of them, and I'm not the only one. Many people ended up with 2 of them for some reason since that's server maintenance. So, people have got used to it. Sorry, they got used to it by quitting playing. They just don't play anymore. RBNgraphy. Yo, I've been busy. Sorry for not catching the stream. Got a birthday to attend to. No problem. No problem. You don't need to apologize. Yeah, we were talking about cheating, and there's like mods out there on PC, and people are, like, there's all sorts of stuff. Getting huge advantage. They're messing up the leaderboards. They're, basically, cheating people in races, whatever. And what's normal play? Yeah, Pachor Jr. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah. How do they address cheating when the game keeps crashing, or people are saying they're getting a race error and they can't complete a race? Or, if you're in a group, if you don't know about it, you join a group because it makes sense to join a group and then start a race. It will never work. You can try that all day today and it won't work. The game will freeze and it won't play. The PC mods are crazy on always online game. Of course they are. I think it makes it easier. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it's the same either way. A game does not have an anti-cheat, I think. Well, I don't know. There's some talk. Maybe you might be right. There was some talk that that it had. No, actually, I read there is anti-cheat. The question is whether it's been implemented. I think they may have specifically come out and said that there are anti-cheat measures. We just don't know if they've been implemented and then bypassed, or if they just haven't been implemented yet. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I'm impaled. I gotta go back to automatic. How do I do that again? Over here. Something like that. Let's do that. It's just easier to back up. You're 5th gear and you hit that thing and you gotta back down the gears. That's the one thing I don't like about sequential gearing. One of my cats is going completely ballistic here. And the other one is worried. Are you worried? What's going on? Why is your sister going nuts? What else? Cheating. Is this the one? Oh, look, I'm getting Frim. Like this thing, I don't want to buy a car because I get an error every time I purchase a car. Actually, you know what? I didn't get an error when I bought the Delta last night, but I got an error when I bought a Lamborghini twice. And one of them was post the server update. So it's like sometimes you get the error when you buy a car, and something people are still getting screwed. They don't realize that if you keep pressing the button when you get the purchase error, if you have the money, you will keep buying that car. You just won't know about it until later. And people are going bankrupt buying the same car 5 or 6 times. And there's no way to sell those cars. So they're screwed. They spent all of their money that they spent hours grinding. And it's a week after launch. It's 2 weeks that the game has been up. And that error still exists. And it's ruining people's experience. This is going to add a lot of burden on the developers, that there are still a lot of quality of life improvements they must make to improve the game. Yeah. But what were all those? I'm with you, Suri, and you're right. But playtest after playtest, 3 betas at least that I know about. early access, right? It's like, I mean, they promised us that the build we were getting on early access was going to be different than the beta. I'm not. Many of us are like, where's the difference? I mean, yeah, there's a little improvement here, a little, but the problems we had not being able to do races in a group were in the betas, all of them. They're still there now after how many server maintenances, global shutdown, global server maintenance, big one the other day. They're still there. That was a Kingdom 12 last night. Yesterday, I think last night he mentioned that. It's like that one is still there. It's been there from the beginning. What? Some of them is this is going to okay. CA, glad you're still here or come back. Or some of the admins said that they will ban cheating accounts. Problem is that they don't know that you don't need an account to play if you want to cheat. Maybe they do know. Maybe they're just saying that to make the rest of us feel better. I don't know. The thing is, when you're at like barely 1,000 people playing on Steam, how many of those can you ban before there's nobody left? Right? Like they're in an impossible place. They slept on the beta feedbacks. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're probably. I mean, listen. Some of them might be. I want to believe. I mean, one of you made me believe that the devs are watching this channel, and maybe they were during the beta because I was, I was there a lot. I'm not sure that they still are. Unless we get to 200 subs, I don't think they're going to be watching. So we should hurry up and get to 200 subs quickly. I lost what I was going to say about the devs. Oh yeah, listen. I'm sure, by and large, for the most part, they're all trying to do a good job. Like the people on the line who are coding and whatever. I don't think any one of them is, I don't think they're like, oh, whatever, phoning it in or whatever. They're probably gamers too. They probably their heart is in it. And I fear that they're in a situation that I've been in myself. Many of us have been, where the people on the line doing the actual work are at odds with what the people above are telling us or what they think is the best thing, whatever. And they don't have the same vision and they don't have the same goals or understanding of what's best. And I get why they would be frustrated, And so I want to give them the benefit of the doubt that the individuals doing the work, these are people, right? We're talking about devs like this and that, but they're people. They're all just people. And they're trying to make a living. They're trying to build a career. Many of them, I'm sure, are young. This might be their first job out of school or something, and they're super excited to work. Maybe they have a TDU, experience or whatever, and they want to be part of something good and whatever. And then they come in there and they're like, it should, in their mind, they're like, this would make the game, they have an idea about what would make the game better. And the bosses, for a completely different, driven by profit, right, and bonus, are poo-pooing those ideas or telling them to do something that the devs themselves know are not best for the game. I mean, it's a tough place to be. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt that the devs themselves, the people, want to do better. They want to do us right. I don't think they're the ones to blame here. Prove me wrong. Again, I like to give people a chance. Believe me, I give people a lot of chances before I, usually, I'm not perfect either, but, I think I have a feeling it's coming from higher up. If they're on strike, if they're still on strike and the bulk of the, the dev team is out on strike, well, who's doing the work? How can it get done? As far as I've heard, they're still on strike, so I don't know. Whoever's working on the server, I don't know who's doing this work if they're out. You're a big YouTuber for this game. All right, thanks, Siri. That means a lot. They would be watching. Cool. I like that feeling. They are really much streaming this game. Really? Okay. Cool. Hey, all right, we got something. That because you know what? I gotta tell you, I'm gonna get it soft now. I'm actually. I'm, I've had a miserable go this week in my personal life. It's been really, really trying. I didn't want to do this. I was really trying this week to hold my shit together. But it's when a complete stranger, Surrey, basically a stranger, comes on and tells me, like, Stella, and you're not the only one. I want to, other people have said stuff that just made me feel, I don't know, like big internally. And I was ready to quit yesterday. In the last couple of days, I was ready to quit this whole thing. There was a significant chance this channel was going to be gone today, and everything. I was going to pack it in. I was like, it doesn't fit in my lifestyle. It's caused, this, that, and the other, and I'm not good. Just a whole bunch of self-doubt, a whole bunch of, life gets difficult at times, and you want to do things and you're not able to. And I was ready to quit. I was like, I reached the peak. It was fun. It's not going to get any better than this. Quit while you're ahead, because, like I said, 1 month, 180 subs. I mean, the first 20 or so were friends and family, but it's all you guys after that. And the frustrations with, the game quits, I lose the stream, and I'm trying to buy this freaking thing that'll make that a lot better, and all this, and it's just not easy. Like, all of it is extremely difficult. And it's a difficult thing in a time of my life that's really, really difficult right now. And I was like, I gotta weigh what's more important. And I was really, really thinking hard. I was like, I think I was actually starting to prepare a goodbye, thank you all kind of message. Please don't quit YouTube. Thanks, Surrey. And this other guy, the volcano dude, why you cry, baby, bite me. Yeah, well, you know what? If you knew my life, you'd understand why I'm a crybaby. You'd understand. And this isn't new. Like that comment there, that's not new. I've been dealing with that for 50 plus years. So whatever. I don't know if you think you're funny or what, but I mean, shouldn't get into this kind of stuff on here. Anyway, Surrey, thank you. So I feel better today. It's Friday, baby. Like I said, it's Friday. TMB, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you, bro? How's the game so far? A long time no see. Yeah, man. Man, girl, person. I'm still not sure. Anyway, TMB. How's the game? Well, there are cheaters out there, which is, kind of like this, a big part of what we're doing today. PC, apparently people are modding the game and they're just making their cars do crazy shit. They're stopping the AI, they're making the AI go backwards, they're using AI to block other live players. They're, all of their, covering the leaderboards with times that can't be humanly, beat, all this kind of stuff. So we're talking about that, and beyond, other stuff, other imbalances in the game, and whatever. But I think what you mean is like after the update the other day, the server thing. Seems like some stuff is better, but some stuff is still the same. Oh my God, it's almost 5 o'clock. Shoot, I don't have much more time. I just had a crash. The game, went to start a race and the game crashed. Like, right before I was doing the stream and it killed the stream. So whatever that was, an hour and a half. Well, I can see it here. Yeah, just over an hour and 10 minutes ago, the game crashed when I tried to launch a race. So I'm just driving around. I don't want to launch another race, so I'm afraid of it happening again. I'm actually trying not to do anything. Still getting the error when you buy. I bought a Lamborghini yesterday, or the day before. I'm pretty sure I bought a Lamborghini after the server update. Still got that purchased car error. And all you guys are killing me. Like, now that other guy's gonna be like, why you cry baby big time? Because now I'm seeing what you guys are writing, and I'm gonna keep going. Today, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna push through the weekend. I'm gonna try to put out a video this weekend. and I got to get that capture card. I'm gonna work. So not worth buying. Let me see. I don't watch any other T on YouTube other than you. Thank you, Suri. If you quit, who do I listen to while I play? Come on, man. Quit smoking or something else less important. I quit smoking, oh boy, how many years ago? I was 20, oh my gosh, when was it? It's an important day in your life when you've had your last cigarette after 30 plus years smoking. You should kind of remember that year. 2015, 16. One of those two. It's been, 8 years, whatever. Don't buy the game now, TMB. Don't buy it. You'll just. I mean, okay. I don't know. If you haven't figured this out, I'm not a black and white, kind of person. Like it's either this one extreme or the other. Listen. Sorry, I gotta take a drink. I'm gonna mute for a second. Let me try to. Because I think a lot of people, I did what a lot of people I think do in life in general, and they just say no or yes. It depends. Listen, what do you want? The game is broken. There's lots of issues with the game. If you're okay with that and you don't mind that sometimes you're not going to be able to do something you want to do, you get into a race, you might get booted out. There's a 43-minute race. Are you okay with the game crashing when you're 40 minutes into a 43-minute race? If you're not okay with that, don't buy it. If you're not okay with, oops, wrong button. I can never hit them. Okay, so you know how this works with these landmarks. Wait a minute. Oh no, was I there? Wait a minute. No, how come these are lit up? Was I over there? I must have just been there. So the landmarks still aren't saving, right? We tried, like everybody's tried this. Alex 7 tried it, Kingdom 12 tried it. I got a bunch up here. Where's that American dealership that I've gone to 50,000 times? Italian car. Where's the other one? Where is it? Luxury car. Where's that? This one. I've been there so many times. They're still not saving, so you can't fast travel to. I mean, it's hard enough to move around the map because in TDU2 you could just point to a road that you've been on and fast travel anywhere on the map that you've already been. So you only have these limited places where and they don't work. And it's different for everyone. So if that bothers you, don't buy the game. You get errors when you buy a car. So then you got to wait. You don't buy it. Don't try to buy it again because you'll end up buying it as many times as you have money. So then you have to wait a while or close the game and come back and wait, and then eventually you'll get that car. It'll show up. Your money will, take the money, whatever. There's lots of problems. There's AI imbalancing, clearly. There's car imbalances that they're going to address that are being addressed. Thanks, Suri. There's a 300 plus fix major update coming very soon, but we don't know what that means. 2 days ago they said it was soon. Yesterday they said it's very soon. But now they're saying it'll be closer to when the season starts. They've delayed the season again. It was supposed to be September 12th. Then it was supposed to start yesterday. And now they delayed it another 2 weeks. And they said this major update will come out, hopefully, before the season starts on October 2nd. Don't buy the game yet. The only thing, I guess, the best advice right now is wait till that update comes out, whenever the hell it comes out. Because I'm not sure. I mean, they say they're testing it and all this other stuff, but I'm like, they've missed every deadline so far. They've missed every single one. So we'll see if it comes out in the next week and 6 days or 5 days or whatever that is. When that comes out, give it 2 or 3 days so we can, really hammer it. Everybody, right? All of us, all the players, to see what's actually fixed and what's still broken. The season will start. We'll see what that means for the game, like what's in the season, what is it, all that kind of stuff. We'll have more details. And then, start thinking. This is all for you, TMB. Then and whoever else is doing. Then start, evaluate again. Then, based on the condition of the game, we come back and ask the question after we've had we put it through the ringer a couple days. Right now, there's no way you can't buy it right now. For me, I wouldn't. If I wasn't doing the stream, there's no way. If I were you watching me do this right now, I'd be. I ain't touching this yet. I ain't touching it yet. So I hope that helps. I mean, I know Suri was saying it's an honest review. I mean, I'm trying to present the facts as they are. At this point, it's not easy to say the game is enjoyable sometimes, but frustrating so many other times. That's it. That's it. It is. There are some parts at the lower levels I was having a lot of fun. You know, even though I'd get kicked out of the game or crash once in a while. But now, yeah, no problem. Hey, man, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's just now I've been doing it like I paid like a bunch of people like me in the gold edition. We bought it. We paid a lot of extra money to get early access to something we thought was going to be, super playable. And they've tried. We understand. I think all of us understood it wouldn't be perfect out of the gate, but they've dropped the ball every time. They've dropped it. They're like, server shut down for 3 hours, like that first day or the second day. Came back, it was worse. Then they do it again, and they're still broken. And they did the big one yesterday, 2 days ago, still broken. Parts of it are better, parts of it are still broken. Is this beach here? What the hell? Let's take this Apollo off-road. So, it's frustrating. It's like, yeah, you can have, when stuff is working, it's fine. Like, I mean, the physics are mostly okay, most of them, but it's, actually, that looked better. Yeah, but you can see here, like, the car when you go over rough patches, the cars act funny. And sometimes you get thrown into the air just for no reason. Like, I took a clip yesterday. I mean, you don't know how many times I've been on two wheels. Like, yesterday, I took, I don't know how many clips where I'm in a race, and, like, with I don't know, I was in the Bugatti Veyron Super Sport. I'm in a race. Let me see if I can kind of get something, I kind of took a corner. Actually, I don't even think I was in a race. I think I was just driving around. I just took a corner like this where there's just a little bit of a rough patch, and it sent my car at a 45-degree angle, like instantly. It wasn't even like, there's a shift in balance there, or shift in, center of ground. And it just stuck me at a 45-degree angle and stayed there for like 3 seconds and then dropped me back down again. And then it happened again later with the Delta, the exact same thing in a different part of the thing. It's just weird physics sometimes. So, like that, I don't know, actually that seems better than usual, but it's still a bit, I don't know, sometimes you just get thrown into the air weird, and, you can live with it. If that was the only problem, you sort of go, okay, whatever, that's something that gets, a little bit polished later on, but, those off-road races, actually a lot of the races, there's this, like, these bushes here, whatever, if you cut a corner, man, just a little bit of unevenness in the thing. You never know what you're like. Usually it's the buggy. You never know what it's going to do. Like, it'll send your buggy 30 feet in the air suddenly. It's kind of weird. It's funny sometimes, mind you. It's funny, but if that was where the only issues, you kind of live with it. Like the buggy, you jump and you never know if the buggy's going to land or bounce, and flip over. So the first 3 days from the 5th to 8th was login screen game. At least now you can enter the game. See, I never had that problem. I know a lot of people there was Look At Me was locked out for 3 days. They couldn't get past the intro, those 2 races at the very beginning. I had to wait for a game reset, or save reset. And I had to wait like 3 days at least. They couldn't play the game. Many people did that. The login error, from day one, I just kept pressing the button. I never had to try it more than 3 or 4 times. I understand that there were people who, I just can't live that experience. But I'm sure there are people who pressed that button for a long time and couldn't get in. But yeah, that server connection issue during the race just pissed me off as I restarted a single race 4 to 5 times, and the time where I was winning, I got disconnected. That's what I'm talking about. I had this, everybody had that. I think that was for me it happened during the early access part, the pre-September 12th. I was doing a race. I'd been streaming all day. It was after dinner. I was like, I want to just do some stuff on my own, for me without the stream, whatever. And I think because I'd spent a lot of time talking and explaining things to people, I didn't get much done. And I was like, there's something I want to get I want to do some grinding on my own. And I tried to race, and the same thing happened. Race error. Try again. Race error. And then I was having a wicked run, just like you described. I was having a wicked run. And the finish line was right there. It was like less than a second away, kicked out of the race. And that was it. I shut it off. I'm like, I'm going to bed. I'm like, that's enough. Can't take it anymore. But I was still happy then. I was like, I'm going to come back tomorrow and play. But that was like, I was like, it's like, I get it. And people are, there are champs out there that won't stop. They'll just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep trying. And I'm like, 3-4 times. I'm like, 3 times, that's it. I'm done. I'm coming back. I'm like, I can't take it anymore. I mean, you're just wasting time. It's not like in the game where you're like, okay, I can make up that XP easily, you know, later, or the money easily later. It's like every minute, every race counts because the money is so, you know, so, what's it called? So hard to come by, so tiny that you get kicked out 3 times. And, oh, here's the other thing. I don't know if this is what I was going to mention. Maybe this is what I was going to mention. Each one of those times counts towards your 5 times per day, folks. It counts. It happened to me. So I'm sure you guys all know it. There's how many of you here? 9 of you. You can't farm a race. You know, in other games like this, you find the shortest race and you farm it for money. Well, you can only do that 5 times per 24 hours to get the maximum dollars. And then the 6th time they drop it in half, XP as well. They drop it in half. And then after that, I forget. I don't know if it goes to a quarter and then goes to 1/10. But by the 7th or 8th race, you're getting $1,500 instead of $15,000. So you get max 5 times. And then you got to wait 24 hours to play that race again since the last time you played it. When you abandon a race or restart, or the game crashes, or you get a race error and it kicks you, it counts as one of your 5 tries. It's complete crap. They don't even want you to restart races. They're penalizing you. If you had a real life thing, that's something that, whatever, you had to go pee or answer the door and the race starts, you know, you're like, okay, I'll be right back. And you start the race 10 seconds late and you're not able to do it. And you go, oh, fuck it, I'll restart that time attack. That counts as one of your times. You know, the game crashes. I mean, that's on you, I guess, right? You have a life, you know, whatever. But if the game crashes, you get an error, whatever, all of that counts as one of your 5 times. So when I was watching, I just thought it was an unfortunate, but when it happened to me, it was furious. I took it too late. I was happy in those days. I was happy, sir. I was still, you know, floating high. I was living the dream. It's like TDU is here, and I get to drive these real cars, you know, and it was all like, yeah, you know, I don't know why it keeps telling me my clan battle lost. Like my clan, you're rubbing it in, Siri, not Siri, Alice. You're rubbing it in, Alice. I know my clan lost. Stop telling me that. No, I was, you know, it was, you know, I was like, oh wow, this is great, and starting the stream, and there were people watching me. There were people here, and I was like, life is good. I'm like, I don't care about getting kicked out of a race. Life was good, you know. Yeah, it was good times. You know, now it's like, oof, I need a car. Yeah, anyway, those they count towards one of your 5 tries. I think this was it. So also I've been playing on, am I still? On graphics mode. And the frame drops are, again, Kingdom 12, shout out to you. I mean, it was Deoxys who told me that was coming from you. That especially at the higher, faster, the hypercars and whatever, the faster speeds, that graphics mode is more stable. And it is. It looks a little bit better too. And at first, like, it looks weird at first. Like, I think it's, I don't know, maybe this isn't the right word. It's less smooth than performance mode when performance mode is working. But as soon as the frames start dropping, then graphics mode becomes way better. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. But you don't get those big frame drops that you get in performance mode. However, when I was playing in performance mode, for the first like week and a half, I don't believe my game ever crashed once. Not as soon as, but after I started playing in graphics mode, that's when the game crashed. Not right away, but it was like while I was in graphics mode. And I want to say it's only happened in graphics mode. Like if the game has never crashed when I've had it in performance mode. This is a, you know, well, I guess you got to do the mileage in this one anyway. I'm not 100%. There may have been one time where it crashed and I was in performance mode. I don't remember. I should have taken finer note of that, but it seems to have happened mostly when I've been in graphics mode. So I don't know if that's true or not, or I'm just imagining it, or it's just coincidence. But I know when I switched to graphics mode, testing it out, I was like, ooh, that doesn't look right. Well, maybe that's why I'm missing. So it almost looks like there's a bit of a lag to me. Oh, wrong button. Like when I play it on my screen, if I go back to performance, like, I mean, here you don't notice too much the difference in how it looks. That looks, I don't know, like, it looks sharper. There's something about this image, it's just like, I'm sure you guys know the technical thing of what I'm trying to describe here. And if I switch it back, it feels like there's a bit of a lag. Like it's not as responsive. Maybe that's why I keep missing those corners. It's not as responsive. Like it seems, I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining. Oh yeah, and cars. Oh yeah, also AI cars, AI CPU cars, like just the normal traffic. They randomly just, like this car could disappear just as I approach it, could disappear. It doesn't seem as often that they spawn right in front of you, but I think it still does happen. Mostly they just disappear when you're near them. But I think they spawn, I'm sure they spawn sometimes. I think there's, graphics, performance. I think, see, that car just disappeared. Ouch. So this is the thing. So I think this is more responsive on graphics, on performance. But you get the frame drops, so then you're just back, you know, in a worse position. Also, I think with graphics mode, there's better visibility in the distance, so you can see stuff further away. And I think in performance, I don't know the right term, they render or they spawn, you know, closer to you. It feels like. I don't know if that's a fact. So I don't know. It's like one is better for certain things and one is better. Like it's like there's no. They just need to fix everything. Just fix it so that it's. I don't know. PC. If you got the right gear on PC, it looks really, really good. I'm hearing. Do you see anything about PS5 Pro? Well, someone posted in my PlayStation group the little, like the snapshot or whatever, showing the different prices in different currencies, and I moved right past that. I was like, yep, not for me. It's a joke. Are you kidding me? That's all I know. Some people are like, oh, you know, PS5 Pro will save the game. I'm like, no, it's locked. Like the frames are locked. So unless they unlock that, and they're like, oh, I mean, it won't fix server issues. It won't fix, you know, landmarks, you know, points of interest not saving. PS5 Pro won't fix any of that. You know, they'll have to change the graphical thing. I don't know, I guess. I don't know how that technology works. So, as far as saving TDUSC, some people, I don't know if they were just being sarcastic or what. I don't know that it would make much difference. But, at what cost? Even if it did make a difference, that's 800 euros. I think it's 700 US dollars or 800 US dollars. Maybe it was 900 euros, I forget. That's crazy expensive for a console. You know? I just saw the price and I was like, nope, not interested at all, period. And many other people have expressed the same opinion. I don't know what the specs are, so I don't know what that means. Like, I'm just not at a point yet, anyway. I don't know if I ever will be, where whatever the performance difference is, that it would mean anything to me. Because I'm looking at it this way: if the game is limited, if they aren't doing their, I mean, my friend and I were talking about this with this game for PS5. PS5 can handle, what was it, like 4K 120, right? And this game is, what are we at? Like 1080, 60, 1440, 30, I think, something like that. Honestly, I don't even know what those numbers are. I mean, I might be doing grandpa talk here and saying it all wrong. But the point is, the PS5 right now, and I have not the slim, the latest one. I think it's the same hardware, more or less, anyway. But I have the original, like the fatty one, whatever. And it's capable of doing way better than this game, is designed for. So it's not the hardware, right? It's the game. And the problem is at the game level, not at the console level. So to me, I'm like, what's the point? I'm like, I'm sure there are other games that are out there that are designed for that thing, and they must look amazing, I guess. Saving up for a new PC, good for you. I gave up on PC a long time ago for gaming, because this is a prime example. People out there, you got like a pretty good setup, whatever, it works really well for a lot of games, and this game comes out, and it's like, what? Like, how much? What do I need? And then there's driver issues, and there's that issue, and compatibility, and whatever, and I just can't be bothered with the headache. And that, all the power to you, everybody out there who, goes and you do all that stuff, and you change your parts. And, I was talking to some people on the stream, they were talking about, like, a graphics card that's $700-800 or €700-800 or something, and I'm like, not for me. I'm like, go for it. I'm playing the game on a 7950 X3D and a 4090. The game looks bad for good, bad it runs. What? If it would run at 4K 120, then yeah, but I can't do 4K 60. And it's not smooth at all. Yeah, no, I mean, some of that, I think it was autocorrect or something in there, but I get what you're saying. Now, Alex says he's on what's that other thing? I think maybe it was you yesterday, but somebody else said they're on the 7950 X3D or something similar to that. On the, 13110, whatever, I don't even know what these things are, some kind of CPU or whatever, I don't know, and a 4090, and he's got all max graphics, and other people have said the same, and they've said, like, when you do that, it looks really good. But I don't know that they're at 4K 120 or whatever the max is for that setup. But I see that for the PS5 Pro, but the prices are crazy. I was hoping to buy that and give this PS5 to my brother. Oh, very nice of you. And load up TDU, see what's new. Yeah, happy, go for it. Try to break it. At this stage, it's like, go out there, load up the game, and try to break it. And see what's still wrong. Darian, you're on. Okay, 1 second. I gotta go soon though, man. I really gotta get going now. I got maybe 15 minutes. We'll try something. Happy weekend. I got 4090 max graphics at 1440, but only getting 70-90 frames. Okay, that's max. And your game crashed. So that's what we're talking about. Max is 1440, and basically 1440 60. That doesn't sound. I'm grandpa, and I don't really know what that means, but I know that's low. I know it's low. All right. Where are you? It says you're logged out. Darian, you gotta show yourself as online. Probably help. Oh, maybe because you don't want this part they can't see. Where are you? That's you. It's showing you're offline. But anyway, let's do this. Let's go. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to play with Darian. I think Darian said that you're in the game. And you can see it looks good only if you don't look at the performance. That's just a general rule for life, CA. That's a general rule for life. I hope I make sense, but a game that runs this bad should look way better. The graphics and the performance doesn't match. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's what I'm hearing. And I mean, for me, I think my expectations are a little bit lower. I come from a world that we started like in 4-bit, 0-bit, 1-bit. I don't know what it was back then. Like Pong, Pong was like, what's the expression I'm looking for? Like breakthrough in my day, Pong. So that's my frame of reference, okay? Monochrome, all of these. That's my. So when I'm looking at this and I see the details here, and stuff, it's like, yeah, it's not perfect for sure, but it looks pretty damn good to me. Boomer Pixels. There we go. Boomer Pixels. Oh, you're in my group now. Okay. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's try to get together, and then we'll just drive. And we'll go somewhere and try a race. So go to the Solar Hotel, if you don't mind, Darian, if it doesn't crash. And we'll see if we can both end up here at the same time. And then we'll leave together. We'll get out of our group and then just drive around and try to make it to a race. And I'm going to do this one. Oh, no. There we go. Because this one will... Oh, what? Oh, there we go. So I'll do... Sorry, I don't mean to be bossy. I'm just like, I'm running out of time. I'm just trying to like... Wait, is that you? There you are. Cool. All right. Let's go out the door. See if we can end up out here together. We should. Hopefully you come out. You should come out the door and be with me. No? Oh wait, did you leave the group? So you're not in my session. You know what? I think we have to do that again. Oh, is that you? Cool, that worked. Oops, wrong button. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna go try a race. Let's ungroup. I'm gonna ungroup. How do I ungroup? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna leave the group, right? And hopefully we stay in the same session. Because if we try to do a race while we're in a group, for sure the game will all get stuck and we'll all be finished. So let's just do a little drive. Let's do let's go for a bit of a drive first, and we'll chat. Cool. See, where are you? Oh, I missed the turn. Oh, I'm gonna take it on. Look at this. This is great. Look at this. Get in the shot. You got to get in the shot. There you are. Look at that. You're on national. You're on that international television. Look at that. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I actually wanted you to go past. Oh. That's awesome. This is fun. See this. Where's legit? Where's Speed Racer? Where's Look at Me? Where some of I think Look at Me's on a different thing. Uh-oh, I heard the thud. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's cool. This is what it should be about. All right, so we're gonna try a race at some point, and my game might crash. Where do we go? Let's go. Shoot, that's not where I wanted to go. You know what? Back up. Go up the thing. Go up the ramp. I think we need to go up the ramp. Oh, you're right. Go up here. Yeah, I'm gonna start my closing remarks. Thank you all for being here, supporting me. You know, you guys telling me keep going. You know, I'm trying. Like I said, life gets in the way, but I'm gonna. You know, you guys have given me like an extra boost, little, you know, wind in my sails kind of thing. Super appreciate it. I'm hoping we'll figure this out together. You know, we'll help each other. I'm gonna get talking. Hopefully, I don't know if this weekend I'll be able to talk to my friend about the Discord, getting that all set up. It's coming. I'll try to get a video out. We'll try to do all this. No. I'm coming back, Happy. I'm coming back. Unless something horrible happens, really horrible. I don't even want to suggest anything. No, I'm good. I'm feeling better. You guys have given me. Here, let's do. Well, that did not go the way I wanted. Like I have my traction turned all the way. I was trying to do a 380, even a 380. Sort of. Groups activity. Invite you to join the group. I don't want to join the group. Wait, that was you again? Also, how did you made me, you put me in your group? How did I end up in your group without originally, like the first time? We'll sort that out later. Saying goodbyes, because at some point we'll have to do a race. I see you got a hypercar. We should probably do like a sorry, I'm in the thing. Let's do, what's a hypercar? What's something we can do down here? What do you feel like doing? What would be an appropriate race that might kill us here, kill the stream? There's a supercar one. Burning rubber. Oh, that was a clan race. Oh, wait, what are you, by the way? You're a street. We'll do a clan race. We'll do a clan. Is that okay with you? We do a clan race? Where'd it go? There was one right here. Where did he go? Strictly business. That's a daily driver. Where's the one that was a supercar one? It was right here. Peak to peak. Supercar. That's got a little bit of off-road. Where's the one? There was one. Oh, wait. Was it this one? That one. Is there another one? What else do we have? Let's see. Waterfall Bay Meetup. That's a hypercar. I've never done this one. That's a clan race. Let's go. We'll go to there. That's okay with you. Oops. I'm okay with it. Perfect. Thank you.
In 1 kilometer, turn left.
I hear music. I think I hear the music coming from your car. You have the music on in your car? I think I can hear. Do I hear the music coming from your car? Oops, I was supposed to turn there. Oh, well, whatever. Oh my god, I think I hear the music in your car.
In 1 kilometer, turn right.
Let's get side by side. It's not real world. It's not in my real world. I think I can. I'm hearing music coming from somewhere. It seems to get it's very, very faint, but it seems to get a bit louder when you get closer to me, so I don't know.
Turn right. Then turn left. Continue straight ahead.
And I thought I turned all the music off on my thing, so I don't think it's coming from me, but anyway. Where'd you go? There you are. Ooh.
In 1 kilometer,
Oops. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh no! Oh well. Sorry.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. Then turn right.
Wait, where are we going? I don't know. She's confusing me. Wait, which way? Oh shoot. I think we have to take that bridge. I think. I swear a second ago she said goes that we were supposed to go straight. This doesn't seem right at all. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, now I see it. Uh-oh. Did I lose you?
400 meters, turn right.
Uh-oh. You're gone. You're not in the session anymore. Ah,
400
crap.
meters, turn right.
It just randomly put us in a different session.
In
Well, that's
200
crap.
meters, turn right.
Okay, anyway, I don't know if you're still in the air. If you're still in the air, go to this waterfall, what's it called? Waterfall Bay meetup. That race, it's a clan race. It's a hypercar. It's a max 900, so I guess we'll do, I think I'm going to do my, how long is it? 4.2 kilometers. I'm going to do my Bugatti. I think should do it. I hope.
Turn right.
Go there, and we'll see if so we'll test. We're not in the same level. Oh, now you're back again.
In 200 meters, turn
That's
left.
weird. Like that kind of stuff. Like, that just seems so weird.
Turn left. Continue straight ahead.
And now I hear the music again. Is that you there? Anyway, we'll meet over here at this race, and I'll wait for you and let me know. Either I'll see you in the same session when you arrive, or not in the same session. We'll just communicate. It's wet over here. Why is it wet? Like it's either wet or night and raining. Actually, this is the longest stretch I've had where it wasn't night and or raining.
You have arrived.
So we gotta do like a double team beat the sharps here on this one. I actually kind of wanted to try it. There you go. You just disappeared. Okay, but you're gonna be here any second, and you're no longer in my session. You just disappeared out of the session. I gotta take a clip of that. That's you disappearing out of the session. Let's do like the last 3 minutes. Okay, I'm launching the race. And I gotta change my car. And is it wet? Is it dry? It's saying, what's it saying? Slick tires. I'm putting on dry because it's probably and we're sport. And I'm waiting for you to enter the race. And I don't see you. And I still don't see you. Did you get disconnected? No, you don't get an invite. You just have to go to the race and start it. There's no invite. That's the thing. That's what I was saying earlier. It should work with invites, but there's no invite. You just have to go here, and hopefully we end up in the same. Well, we got 1 minute. I don't know if you're still close to it. $45 seconds. Want me to get out and wait for you? Oh, there you are. Okay, that worked. Okay, so that worked. We were not in a group. I don't know if we were in the same session at the time you joined. But anyway, I'm entering. And we're going to do a little, we'll do a little of that, and a little of that. And we'll do a little bit of that. And we'll do, that's to the sharps. And that's to my, all of my subscribers, all of the viewers, even if you didn't subscribe, it's a little respect. And this may kill us, this may kill the stream, so a little preemptive goodbye in case something goes horribly wrong here. Don't forget to put your spoiler up. I always forget to put my spoiler up. Uh-oh. 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 Doesn't work. Even though we weren't in a group, it still didn't work. Did you force us into a group before you joined the race? I hope not. I want to know whether or not we were in a group when you joined the race. Because if we're not in the same group, this should have worked. And if we were not in the same group and it still doesn't work, then it's broken. What people did last night was a fluke. Then it's a fluke, or it just doesn't work for me for some reason. So there you go, folks. It's still broken. Whatever worked for people last night doesn't work for me. Sorry, Darian. Actually, I gotta get going really bad. I'm like so late right now. I was hoping we could just do this one. I wanted to end the stream on a positive note because there was a lot of, sort of going around, a lot of negative stuff going on. But this is going to be it. I appreciate you guys watching, subscribing, rooting for me, and all the nice words stuff. Thank you very much. I gotta go. Sorry, I would love to stay here longer. You guys all take care of yourselves, and I'll probably be doing some more tomorrow at some point. I'm not sure when. And the other thing you were saying about doing the Discord when I could tell people when I was going to be on. I want to be doing schedules. It's kind of wonky the way it works now. I would like to schedule them. Believe me, we're going to work all this stuff out. If you guys be patient and hang out with me, help me along, help me learn what I need to learn. I want to make it work for you as much as I want to make it work for me. So thank you all. We'll figure it out. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday. Whatever you do, if you drink, have one for me. If you eat for me. If you, whatever you do, have an extra, whatever for me. How was he when you get on again? My third race, my PR get nerfed. I enter the race, and all of a sudden, the NPC zooms in first. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, man. Happy. I know. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Please subscribe if you haven't. Bye-bye.